All right, I realized it would probably work really well just kind of to use a video to explain this goal setting form. So here's how I'm seeing how this would play out. Is up here you'd put in the teacher's name, so we'll say Bob Smith kind of thing, and then depending on what they're doing, they'll pick their comprehensive or focused eval. So let's say they're focused. It's simple. You just go here, hit checked. If they're doing it by hand, they can check that there, and then they type in the focused area here, so they can say we're going to work on purpose. Okay. So if that wasn't the case though, then let's get rid of that. If they wanted to do comprehensive, they'd pick comprehensive, and the area that they want to have focused on while they do comprehensive would be purpose. So the actually having something here would indicate what's going on. And since this is the first form, the date of when the meeting would happen would be right here. So let's say 10/1/14. So that'd be for next year. Okay. Then whatever, if they're choosing growth for 3.1 or 6.1 in this sense, they would go ahead and fill it in here and then put in the time frame when they want it done. So if this is going to be during like the first semester or however we want to do it, you get the idea. And then this would be for, they'd have their, they'd meet with the principal and they would discuss and say, okay, this looks really good and this was a good looking goal. We can go ahead and get the rubric score for it right now if we wanted to, or wait until the end. Since this is comprehensive, they would need to do all of them. If this was a focused, again, we go up here, go check, say okay, and then undo that obviously. And then if they chose 3.1, then there would be nothing in these spots. And if we wanted to make it even simpler, they could just delete what they wanted there. If it was on paper though, and not in a digital format, then they just would fill out the one that works for them. So they'd be able to choose. And then this is just a spot to have, if there's any discussion or wherever they have at their meeting, they can do. So the second form is really, it's part of this. On the bottom, it just happens at the end of the year, which would be a discussion about the outcomes towards the growth. And then this would communicate what steps would happen, and then they'd sign it off. So this would be kind of the completion. So we'd have the rubric score here along with the rubric score here, and that would be the completion document. But that's the idea. So you should be able to look at this one page and be able to see which one you did. So let me know what you guys think.